This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS operating handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations shall remain on the air, providing news and information for your local and assigned areas. You are listening to station KOCO-TV serving the Oklahoma City area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line shall be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, and the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please pay close attention to this message, as this pertains to information regarding a national crisis that is currently ongoing. At approximately 1 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the North American Aerospace Defense Command has detected the launch of over 1,250 intercontinental ballistic nuclear missiles from an unknown location. It is believed that this was a nuclear war declared by North Korea, China, Russia, Iran, or another foreign country. It is expected that all of the 50 U.S. states, including Alaska and Hawaii, are expected to be impacted by these missiles. This is an attack warning. I repeat, this is an attack warning. An attack warning means that an attack against the United States is occurring. The targeted cities remain unknown, but reports are speculating that the 5 of the 1,250 targeted cities are Los Angeles, Chicago, New York City, Miami, and Boston. In addition, the United States Geological Survey has detected a confirmed eruption in the Yellowstone supervolcano in the state of Wyoming. The Wyoming State Police has confirmed that this was caused by an unknown individual dressed as Uncle Sam throwing a stick of dynamite into the volcano and fleeing the area immediately afterwards. This eruption will cause ash clouds to form and create acid thunderstorms that will send burning materials back to U.S. soil. Due to the threat of nuclear missiles impacting the same area, evacuating from the volcano is not optional. Residents who do not live near the Yellowstone supervolcano or the state of Wyoming are advised to seek a fallout shelter now. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear explosions. Prolonged exposure can cause sickness or even death. Take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a fully charged cell phone with chargers, toiletries, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio with extra batteries to last you and your family for at least a month. The whereabouts of the individual responsible for the dynamite explosion is currently unknown. The missiles are expected to start impacting the United States within the next 15 to 25 minutes. More updates on the situation will develop shortly. Stand by for additional information. An administrative message from the United States government. Everyone in the Eastern, Alaska and Hawaii time zones can leave their shelters, as the fallout is cleared out of the area. However, those who live in the Central, Mountain and Pacific time zones should remain in their shelters, as there's volcanic ash still in those areas. The North American Aerospace Defense Command has figured out where the missiles were coming from. The missiles were launched by China, North Korea and Russia. However, their leaders have stated that their weapons were not launched at their demands, as they were all hacked by an unknown source. Reports are speculating that the individual who was dressed as Uncle Sam and threw dynamite into the volcano may also be responsible for the nuclear attack as well. The Federal Emergency Management Agency is attempting to search for the suspect, who may have escaped to the eastern part of the U.S. or Puerto Rico. Repeating, residents living in the Central, Mountain and Pacific time zones are to remain in their shelters. Residents in the Eastern, Alaska and Hawaii time zones can exit their shelters. This is an emergency action termination. All clear. I repeat, all clear. The nuclear fallout and the volcanic ash has cleared out of the area. It is now safe to exit your shelters. The individual responsible for this national crisis has been apprehended by law enforcement and has been identified as 28-year-old Garrett Michaels. Michaels has a criminal history leading back to August of 2016, and is expected to face multiple charges and face a judge within the upcoming weeks. This concludes all operations of the emergency alert system. Normal programming may now resume. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency.